We on.
Peace, everybody. Welcome to the AMF show. I'm Big Ra, Most Supreme Raheem from the Almighty Force Brothers, here with my man.
Kev Young.
And we got a special guest. One of the most energetic ball players that I know of. Won MVP how many times? 2 or 3 times in the Ajax Park. Back in the days. Jamaica All-Star stand up. We got the special guest. Introduce yourself, my brother.
My name is Jeff Artis. Peace and blessings, everybody. First of all, my name is Jeff Artis, man, and I want to thank these brothers for having me down here. And we're gonna have a good time sharing this information on the great old days of Ajax Park, baby.
Yep. So, before we get into it with Jeff, right? Just want to say the D League 226 Saturday. You can show up at 12 o'clock. The registration, orientation, 121 Rockaway Boulevard, the D League. This is the second week. So it's mandatory to get your kid up in there if they're gonna participate in the D League this winter. All right. So Jeff.
Yes, sir.
If you could describe yourself in one word, what would that be? And why?
Warrior.
Okay. I can see that.
I just love to battle. I love competition.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think the guys from when I was young who taught me that when I was coming up, how to battle, like how to go to war. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And when I was young and playing with the older guys, you had to be ready for that. If you wasn't ready for that, you couldn't even get on the court.
That was
Right.
so,
yes, that's Farrakh, Inwood. You know what I mean? Where we came from is Inwood, which is Long Island, but we was right next to Farrakh. So that's how we met a lot of those guys. And like I said, in my upbringing, Mel Utley, you know what I'm saying, played for St. John's, Hall of Fame for St. John's, got drafted by Indiana Pacers. Marcus Gaither, may he rest in peace. We call him Pie, played for Fairleigh Dickinson. You know what I'm saying?
I remember
got
Marcus. He played for Far Rock. He played for Far Rock. He played when I was playing.
Those was like my mentors, along with the other guys from Long Island. Willie Fields, Will Bott, we call him, Mr. Vernon. These were guys who showed us early about the fundamentals. You know what I'm saying? We couldn't do nothing without the fundamentals. My man Arnold Stone, may he rest in peace. He was a legend for our school too. Football and all that, but he's top basketball, all that type of stuff too. So these are some of the guys who taught us, and that was our foundation. You know what I'm saying? So I had pros early when I was young. You know what I'm saying? And I was the youngest out of the bunch. You know what I mean? Al got me by 2 years, and then everybody before Al that he played with had him by 2. So I'm by him 4.
Shout out to Al Reese.
You know what I mean? So that's how I really learned how to get my toughness, being a warrior, wanted to play with the older guys and stuff like that. And then once I was able to get in to hold my own, that just stayed with me. You know what I mean? So just stayed with me.
I remember when you came out to Ajax, because the first year y'all didn't win it. But
I played with Derek the first year.
And but we saw the energy and we saw how y'all was coming. So
shout out to D.
So shout out to the whole Adams family.
Yeah, we got to put that story. So the beginning of Ajax for me was Derek asking me to play, and I'm thinking he's not gonna come. You know what I mean? And me and my man, we went and hung out. Like, this is a true story. Right? He was asking me to play. Like, yeah, I play. You know what I mean? But he's like, yo, I'm gonna come pick you up. Dun, dun, dun. Me and my man, we went and hung out. So he came that next morning, and it was early, like 11 o'clock. I think we had to play over there with y'all like 1:30. This was my first game ever playing in Ajax. That was Derek's team. Had Weldon, Well, because you put a highlight on Weldon. We gonna talk about that. Sorry, Well, but it's real. But we played on Derek's team, and when Derek, that was the first game I played over there, and no lie, I had like 40 that game.
Okay.
And I remember the referee saying if he wasn't missing all the free throws, he would have probably had like 50, 60 points that game. Because I missed like 10, 15 free throws.
Backstory, you know what I mean? Derek said, yo, Kev, I got somebody for you.
We heard about Kev early. You know what I'm saying? Okay. We knew, we kind of knew what we was coming over there for, because Derek, like I said, being in the backyard, he kind of let us know. So that was just another way of seeing could we meet the challenge to come over there and play. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So And once we came there, the hospitality was great.
Yeah,
You
because
know what I mean? The hospitality was
because great. not too many players came from other hoods that our hood embraced. And I was like, yo, they, you know, the name of your team was Jamaica All Stars.
Well, even though we made them change that. Everybody thought we was from Farrak. Yeah, okay. Everybody thought we was from Farrak.
You can call in at 516-206-0711.
All right.
So they thought we was from there. So we was like, nah, you know what I'm saying? Because our first year we had brothers from Farrak on our team.
Right,
you know, that we was cool with, that played with us every day. So they brothers too. You know what I mean? But basically the team was from Inwood, Long Island. That was me, Al, Dave, and all. Basically that team was from Inwood. So to be respectful, we let Blade, put a Jamaica All Stars. Because that's, you know what I mean? You the coach, the foundation started with Derek. Right. You know what I'm saying? So we going to leave it there. We not worried about nothing else. And we just going to come and rep that. Yeah. So, because Blade is a father figure to us. Okay. You know what I mean? That's another
shout out to Blade.
Blade was the father figure, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, we changed that. You know what I mean? So
they're Jamaica All Stars because of Blade and Derek.
Blade and Derek. You know what I mean? So we left it there, and our main goal was to always like get respect because nobody knew Inwood.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But we knew Inwood. What was the part? That everybody used to go to.
North Woodman Park? That wasn't the part where,
wasn't the part y'all playing in.
That's where it wasn't.
We couldn't win nothing out there.
Yeah,
so we wasn't
right.
other parks.
Yeah, you couldn't go. you ain't hit the right one. Our park, everybody came to that park. I mean, pros, top Division I players. I mean, all the players, they really came to that park, especially when I was younger too. Like they came through. I wasn't getting on the court. You know what I mean? I tell people that like you was looking at somebody that was like when I got hurt, I was only 22, 23. People didn't really see my full career. By the time I came back older, I was out like 10 years from my knee.
Okay.
So nobody really saw the grown part of me. You saw that 18 to 22. You saw that Jeff coming, but that mature Jeff that would have grown, he would have been a whole different player. Right. You know what I mean? So I played against all the top players. Kenny Anderson, all of them. I made all New York. Malik Sealy was player of the year. Khalid was on there. Jamal Faulkner.
Okay.
I'm on there with them. You know what I mean? I was only the 2 Long Island dudes that made all city. I was on Madison Square Garden for the Daily News. I made all of that. This is on document. You know what I'm saying? Like, So I was playing against those type of players. You know what I mean? But I just went to a different school. Right. You know what I mean? It wasn't really, like the Queens schools.
We all went to different schools.
Nah, but if I would have been in Queens or, even played on them other schools like Hempstead or Roosevelt, maybe out there on the island, we would have been known even, you know what I mean? Even more. You know what I mean? So Farrak had they nice dudes, shout out to Mons, Oliver Taylor, Kurt and them, Stace, Ahmad, you know what I'm saying? Big Shy. Shy played with Baby Boy from Primetime.
Okay, James Ryan.
James Ryan. Shout out to James Ryan. You know what I'm saying? He's another influence. James on us. You know what I'm saying? James always showed us love. So we played around those players, but nobody knew because of the school. But when I played at Lawrence, like I broke a lot of records and stuff. You know what I mean? So my name kind of jumped out there more and stuff. But Allen was all before me. And I just learned under those guys too. You know what I mean?
Okay. So this is a radio station. So we're gonna talk about music a little bit. All right.
We already talked about a little bit off the air.
So your best group, your best like old school group.
My best old school group. I gotta start with the Run DMC. Okay. And before them, the Cold Crush 4 and all those guys. You know what I mean? But on a commercial tip, it's got to be Run DMC, my first one. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
They was first though. But I was into all the Cold Crush Brothers and Funky 4+1 More. All those type. You know what I mean? Grandmaster. Yeah. I listened to all that. Again, I hung around most of the older guys. They was older than me.
Okay.
So I got up on those things.
So you knew about the Cold Crush and all of that.
Yeah. Started with that, but I would go Run DMC.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Individual MC is Rakim.
Okay.
KRS-One. Those are my dudes.
Okay.
The real group, Public Enemy. You know what I mean? Chuck D was my, you know what I mean?
Okay.
That was my dudes. But I was versatile with all of that. X-Clan, you know what I mean? Our era was you brought both sides of the game. You know what I mean? Educational purpose, and then gave you the other side of the game. So I listened to all that stuff. Grand Pooh.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Grand Poobah was nice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah,
Like,
Grand
you know
Poobah was nice.
Very
Grand
nice
Poobah was
dudes out
nice.
there, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to Granddaddy IU, man. He rest in peace from Long Island. Bismarck. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Daddy Kane, all of them dudes, man. Coogee Rap. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was on all those guys.
Yeah, Coogee Rap definitely was a lyricist.
Yeah, Coogee Rap is different, man. Coogee, you know, Coogee started all that.
Rest in peace, DJ Polo.
Yes, sir. That's right. Yeah. Rest in peace to Polo. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So,
all right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So let's talk about like basketball. So what do you think is the best team? Before we go to basketball, what's your best current group?
What you mean my best
current group?
Like in the
music.
League? Oh, music right now?
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna lie. Like I still I don't participate in all this.
I hear you.
So, you know, J. Cole's, the Kendricks, all those guys. You know, I get on run, but the overall base of it, I'm still back because we was futuristic, man. That's what they talking about now is going on today. You know what I mean? And that's what we got to get back to the real hip hop.
Right.
There's a lot of things going on with that I'm not even gonna go there. You know what I mean? Like
I got you.
We can't. We gotta be ourselves, man. Not fall for anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
that's
what there's a lot going on over there now. It's a lot of things
going on. That drill music. That's what
you know, it's a lot of that. You know, I don't want to knock nobody's style, but we gotta make sure we stand for something. You know what I mean?
Right.
And our music back in the days, we had Rub Pepper, we had all different education of the music. The streets, we had the teachers, we had Chuck D, like I said, stand up, the rebels, man. So today is just really, it's a one-track thing, man.
Yeah, I know what you mean, man. You got professionals thinking the earth is flat.
Yeah, you know.
Generation going crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy. But I feel you.
Yeah.
Because you on one hand you want to say that the whole freedom of speech thing.
Yeah, it's still like young brothers, you know what I mean? Still like young sisters, you know what I mean? It's still the future, but it's got to stay into it's always got to be organized.
Yeah, keep it music.
It's got to be rules to the game, you know what I mean? And once you live outside those rules, you see what happens. It breaks generations down.
I mean, once you have a voice, you become responsible.
Right.
That's all it is.
That's facts.
Right.
You got a voice, you're talking to more than 100 people, you need to talk right.
That's facts.
You know, because you're steering those people in a certain direction.
And you don't know who looking because that one shorty might be the one looking up to you.
Yeah.
Like
that's why I tell my youth. You know what I mean? When I train with my youth. Shout out to all my youth that come out there for Just B-Ball. Shout out to all y'all. I can't forget y'all, all of y'all, past and present. But I tell them all that. Never know who's watching. You know what I mean? You never know who's watching.
Shout out to J Mon. Shout out to J Mon.
Right.
Shout out to because he made this possible.
Well, tuned in because he got dunked on.
Oh, we ain't gonna get to that. Well,
shout out to the Bars and Hoops family.
Yes.
Tiny, you know, my man Steals the Great. Shout out to the whole Bars and Hoops team. You know, shout out to the whole AMF family. All right. So let's get back to you. Let's talk about basketball now. All right. So who your best team? Who you think is the best? Who's your best team?
From where? What do you mean?
Any era.
NBA. Well, I'm Lakers, man.
Lakers?
Yeah, I'm Magic, man.
Oh, okay.
Magic all day, man.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? I put my 85 Lakers up against anything.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Them 85 Lakers.
The 80 that they won. They won in 85.
That's when we came back to Boston and took them in the guard. You know what I mean?
Okay.
We had to take over Larry. You know what I mean? So
all right, the 85 Lakers. On that
team, you know
McAdoo is a cool dude.
Wilson, them, you know what I mean?
Yeah, McAdoo used to be hanging out on Hillside Avenue. Ball McAdoo was cool.
Mean? Hall of Famer, baby. You know what I mean?
So one of them games too.
Oh yeah,
McAdoo got. People don't realize McAdoo before he played with that Laker team.
He was a monster.
He played for the Buffalo Braves
Knicks.
with Randy Smith.
People don't even know there was a Buffalo.
There was a Buffalo Braves. There was the other team in New York. Knicks. He played with the Buffalo Braves. He played with the Knicks, right? And you know, he was the man for like years.
He was killing.
And then when he went to the Lakers, he was playing like more of a back row. But I saw him in the club one night, and he was like, I said, "Yo, man, how's it playing with Magic?" And he said, "Yo, man," he said, I played many years. He said, this is the first player that I played with that I really love playing with because he would rather pass the ball than shoot. And he said out of all the players he played with, that
That's
Magic, Magic was the one.
Al, the one who put me up on Magic. I was a Dr. J fan.
Okay.
Al came to me and
Dr.
said, "Yo,
J.
you gotta see this dude, man."
Dr. J.
Doc was my man, yo. I was like, "Yo, you gotta see this dude, man." I'm like, "Oh,
I saw Magic when he was I saw him when I think he was a freshman in Michigan State. It wasn't the year that they took it, but when I first saw Magic, like I really couldn't believe it. Right, I couldn't believe that it was a point guard that was 6'9" that was really playing the point. You know what I mean? Like he was really
coming like that.
He was really playing the point. Like I was like, wow, this is something different. Then the next year they took it. I said, I was like, wow.
It convinced me when he played all positions.
When he
did that, I was like, it's official.
He snatched me.
I gave him a hard time before that.
I love you, Doc, but this is the dude right here now. This is the one I'm watching right here, man. Because this dude right here just make you get out your seat by passing the ball.
6'9".
Yeah, but pass it like you said though, nobody.
But then, like what Kev just said, when Caldwell Jones got hurt, he played center. He played center.
Well, you mean with Kareem?
Huh?
He came in for Kareem.
When Kareem got hurt. I got the teams mixed up. He played against Caldwell Jones.
He brought the ball up. Sometimes he was on a power forward. Sometimes he was on a shooting forward.
Even years later, I think maybe like 89. He was the team power forward.
Who?
Magic.
Oh yeah, Magic.
He was the power forward for the team.
Like Magic.
Okay.
Magic.
85 Lakers.
That was my dude. Them 85 Lakers though. They was different, man. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Worthy was no joke.
There was no Magic without Worthy.
Worthy was no joke.
Hold up. See, that's why I'm gonna have to stop him, y'all. See, that's why he tried to shortchange my man Magic Johnson. We not doing that. He said ain't no Magic without Worthy. Do he not know Magic had 2 championships before James Worthy even got to that team? What is this man talking about, man? He won it in 80. He won it in 82. What's this man? You know what I mean? Hey, yo, we ain't doing that to my man Urban Magic Johnson, baby.
Company, yo.
You know what I mean? And Magic went there a year without Kareem. You know what I mean? Magic's that Laker, man. You know what I mean? Like he's that Laker, man.
He needed somebody to pass to though.
Oh, no doubt. Worthy's my dude. I'm from North Carolina, so that was my team.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. That was a beautiful conversation, but you said Magic. Ain't no Magic without Worthy over there now. You know what I mean?
If there was
remember Jamal Wilkes? You remember Jamal Wilkes?
If there was another person on that wing Magic had to pass to, it wouldn't have been that successful, bro. Worthy dumped.
Jamal Wilkes' game was more smooth. Jamal Wilkes' game was more smooth.
Jamal Smilk Wilkes, man.
Jamal
man. But he ain't more athletic than Worthy. No doubt. That was
didn't have them two.
Nah, that's facts.
A winky dink on that wing.
Nah, you right. Worthy was a big part of those teams. Now I can't say that.
So
he definitely was.
So if you could pick 5 all time.
5 all time.
Yeah.
My 5 all time I'll take Magic at the 1.
Okay.
Mike at the 2.
Okay.
I'm gonna take Larry at the 3.
Okay. All right. You the second person that came on to say
Larry.
My
4 man is gonna probably be. Probably have to go Tim Duncan.
See, you got the same. Man, that's
my 5.
So who the center?
My 5 gonna be Elijah Wan.
Oh, Elijah Wan.
Yeah, my 5 gonna be Hakeem.
My man.
Hakeem is gonna be my 5.
Yeah, but I said Tim Duncan. But I had Kareem at the center.
Yeah, a lot of people they go with Kareem. You know what I mean? But I just think young Elijah Wan can.
Yeah, young Elijah Wan did a lot.
I think Elijah Wan can deal with that. So I will go with those guys right there. Okay. But it's a lot of great NBA players.
Yeah. Because we were saying before, we were just saying like, who we think is the best. But then So this gives more, you know.
So who your five? Who your five?
My five was Magic, Jordan. My small forward would be LeBron.
I knew that was coming, y'all. I knew that was coming, y'all.
My small forward would be LeBron. I still had Tim Duncan.
Okay.
I still had Tim Duncan and Kareem.
Got you. That's the LeBron in there, y'all. I ain't even gonna do it. I'm gonna let Kev do it on him. I ain't even gonna say it. I'm gonna let Kev do it. Kev, who you got, baby? Who you got?
I forget. He asked me a couple of weeks ago. I forget who I said. And I don't want to mention nobody different. Okay. I got a lot of players.
I feel because it was a lot of great ones in there, man. You know what I mean? I tell people to give me their second and thirds. That lets me know if you went to the game.
Somewhere too.
Barkley,
I can't put him over nobody, you know.
But Barkley again, like he was different, man. If you put him in there, you can't say like he don't belong in there. Because Barkley was giving dudes the business, right? You could put Karl Malone in there.
Yeah, more like 20, man. Boston changed the game. Yeah.
That's facts.
Yeah, he did.
That's facts.
He did. Barkley was a whole nother thing.
I could have said. Now, I don't know how y'all brothers know about him, but me and Al was talking about him the other day. I could have threw Kevin McHale in the power forward.
Okay.
See, a lot of people don't really understand. Kevin McHale was out there destroying people. You know what I'm saying? Like he was the one that was really bringing them up and unders and the different type of moves. So, but Tim Duncan, I just think.
Yeah, Tim Duncan
he
was serious.
He's not making too many mistakes.
Shout out to DJ Rumble.
He's not making
all right.
Too many.
Not music in the building. All right.
Yeah. Kevin McHale, they got nice post-up games.
Oh, man.
Footwork was on point, yo.
His game.
I gotta give it to him.
He used to kill us, man. He used to kill us.
I used to hate him, but he played.
Yeah. He played.
I used to hate Kevin.
Yeah, me too. I used to hate Boston too. You know what I mean? But you have to respect them.
Yeah, you have to respect them. They was always there.
They was there.
You know. So Jeff, current. Who would you say the best five current? Or what would
today's generation?
Yeah.
I mean, you're gonna have to put Steph in there. You know what I mean? You're gonna have to put him in there. My two. Was that two?
It's hard because this game is so damn weak today.
Oh, yeah. I'm trying to think of that real two guard, like, which I really can't think.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Right
Nobody
now,
stands
on top
out.
of the head, my three, you're gonna have to throw LeBron in there
right.
in this generation.
So
KD gonna be in there.
So forget about positions. You know.
And, okay, so if I do it like that, I'm gonna take Steph. I'm gonna take KD. I'm gonna have to put LeBron in there, right? But that fifth dude for me is Giannis. You know what I mean? Giannis a warrior, man. You know what I'm saying? And Giannis, the way I love Giannis because he's not falling in their laps. He don't want to play with them. He's like my era, man. I want to play against you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? All this buddy and running around is cool. I'm not gonna knock that because again, y'all do what y'all do. I know it's more than just basketball too.
Right.
You know what I mean? Certain things, certain people bring certain money.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I tell a lot of people that like you gotta understand that's a game up there too.
Yeah.
I put these two together, generate more money. You know what I'm saying? So it's not always about the fan like they say. It's about who bring that money in. You know what I'm saying? So we see it today with LeBron and his son. I don't knock none of that with LeBron doing. People got to understand, business at the end of the day. You know what I mean? It don't matter if Bronny can play or not. It's about LeBron using his power and his influence. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I disagree with that.
Nah, listen, as a fan, I go, Bronny shouldn't be there.
The family's already rich. Give another family a chance.
Again, we can't knock that man opportunities, what he having.
No. This is not corporate. This is not corporate,
NBA?
Bro.
You don't think
Come
so?
on, man. When they're on the court, it's not corporate, man.
Yes, it is. It's still script out
there. If
there.
you're looking at the game that way,
script out
we'll
there,
see how he plays.
Again, I know I don't have no expectations. I mean, he couldn't do nothing in college. No disrespect to him.
If he does anything,
I just say personally, on my thought with Bronny, that I know he came off that heart injury.
How about that kid that was in school playing just as well as him? But he don't get the break because Bron pulls strings.
But again, is life fair?
The family's already rich.
Is life fair? I'm just being serious.
But I watched
Bronny.
I watched Bronny in the summer league. I mean,
I didn't say it was fair.
Yeah,
We're talking about what it is. Is that
no? But I'm saying he didn't. To me, he didn't do that.
Trash.
Nah, he didn't.
Trash.
Huh? He didn't play something. But I had no expectations for a 50-something.
Trash.
You see again, right? But again, he's what 50-something pick,
he
right?
pulls strings for nothing.
Okay,
and some other kid
that
as
a
play
player.
Better.
No, I feel exactly what you say about that. That I can't.
Just put yourself in that other guy's place.
We did that.
I understand. I'm averaging more. I'm rebounding more.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm gonna get my chance to get signed.
Mm-hmm.
And this motherfucker pulls strings.
So,
and you don't get that chance. You go home.
So, but what about all of
somebody else who's already rich?
What about all of them kids that's coming from overseas, right? That played for like Tony Parker's team. Like some of them, they went like 1-2 and all of that. They not even they not even that good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they not even like gonna be the man on their team.
Overseas where?
Overseas, the guys that came from France that was like drafted like 1 and 2 and all of that. Yeah, you know, they wasn't that good. You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying there was guys, when I look at that part, I'm not gonna talk about Bronny, right? But when I look at that, there was a lot of guys that played Division I, and some of them got drafted in the second round, and some of them, like the center from North Carolina, I don't even think he got drafted.
Oh no, he did.
Big Cop. Yeah, I hear what you're saying, right? None of them are that damn good. I get you. Your son though.
Hey, listen, man. I ain't gonna lie.
You got a billionaire. You got $1 billion in the bank, and you need to do him a favor.
Listen,
that wasn't about Bronny. That was about LeBron. See, that's what I mean. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Bronny, if you even look at Bronny, this is real talk. If you really watch Bronny don't even look happy, man. Bronny don't look excited out there, bro. Bronny like he going through a process. But no, his dad, LeBron, wanted that. LeBron wanted any father know that that young man should have stayed in school.
His son wouldn't make it unless he stayed in the NBA.
No, but he didn't. No, it's not even about him making it. LeBron just want Bronny to play with him so you can have a father-son legacy. There hasn't been that many people that did that.
Who did it?
You got to look at LeBron.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares
no,
about
in basketball. I don't know who did.
Nobody cares about a father and son legacy.
No, I'm telling you.
Who cares?
Yo, listen.
Who cares if you play with your son? That means you played till you was 40. So what?
Well, he's gonna be 40. He's gonna be 40 next month.
So what? The league is weak.
That's gonna go down.
You're not making a statement to me, bro.
No, LeBron's not even gonna win another championship. But everything now, LeBron is patting for his legacy.
The only reason I would give my child a lift if he shows signs that he's better than I am. That's the only time I'll give him a chance. And nobody sees it. Nobody sees nothing like that in Bronny. Nobody sees that.
But again, Bronny was only in school for 1 year. And he came off a heart ailment.
You show signs. Bron showed pro signs in the high school.
Again,
how about Kyrie? How many games Kyrie played in college?
A couple, because he got hurt.
Right.
But again,
but you knew about Kyrie. You knew about Kyrie.
No, but wait, y'all missing the fact that he came off a cardiac arrest.
Right.
He should have took a whole year off.
Right.
That's where the game got screwed. LeBron don't have time to take more time off because his career gonna be over. We got to get you there now. That young fella had a cardiac arrest where he should have took a year off. He came back in the summer, played again. Right? He didn't really get time off. So right.
Yeah.
And now you right into the NBA.
Yeah.
Which is a man's game now. So you didn't get a chance to adjust to college, and now you get thrown in with the man game.
Right.
Right. So we know he's not gonna play on the Lakers. No, that's just for LeBron.
Garbage time. He gonna play. He gonna play garbage time.
Yeah. They're gonna lose more than win.
So you played in Ajax like many years.
Yes.
Right. And y'all had one of the strongest teams. And you played against a lot of teams out there.
Everybody.
Yeah. So I'm gonna. This is a question we ain't asked in a while, right? Who would be your best five at Ajax? Let's forget about positions. Who would be your best five from the time that you were playing?
From the time I was playing. Ooh. Well, we gonna put Kev in there. He's sitting right there. We gotta put him in there.
Yeah, people right there.
Yeah,
somebody told you to ask that question?
Nah.
You actually questions look right at the screen.
Nah. I just wanted to say shout out to teacher. Good evening.
My teammates today.
So you gonna say? So you say Kev?
I gotta put Al in
So
there.
you say
My
Chad
dog
and
with
Al?
me. Definitely my
You know,
dog
it got to the
coming with
point,
me.
Jeff, man. Even like it got so like me against you.
Mhm.
Even if I wanted to play with y'all, I couldn't. You get what I'm saying?
Right. No facts.
Wasn't
Facts.
having it, y'all. Wasn't
No
felt
facts.
What you
Yeah.
bragging about?
You
man?
want
No,
the,
no,
you want the
I would have
battles
liked
in
to
the
see
game.
it.
Yeah, because that'd have been me, you, Jeff, Patch,
Right,
Al.
that would
We
have
destroyed
yeah,
people.
it would have been unfair. So I will go.
So you say you, Al, Kev.
That is a tough question, man. I don't want nobody to be saying, "Hey, yo, Jeff, what's up, man?" Like, y'all.
Yeah.
I don't want nobody.
Wait.
Yeah,
How old are you now?
I hear a lot of people be talking. My name don't even get mentioned, man. I was sitting back, be like, "Wait a minute, I mean, I gave you 30, like, you know what I mean?" You didn't even mention my name, you know what I mean? I see it all the time. Like, they mention a lot of people, but I'll be like, "Yo, what? I got numbers over here."
It doesn't
man.
make
You
a
know what I mean?
difference
So,
now, man.
I don't know
Just
if I
say
want to even go there, like, because it was. Listen, Ajax had a lot of great plays in there too, man.
Uh-huh.
You know, you got Ty, man. You
Yeah,
know,
Ty.
you had Ty. You had so many.
Shout out Ty. Shout out Ty.
Man. Ty was putting work in over there, man. Like, you had a lot of guys. Some of them I can't remember their names. You know what I mean? Prime time had B walking over them. They had a lot of dudes. It just was a lot of guys that came through there, man. You know, so I'm not gonna put nobody on the spot. I ain't gonna leave nobody out. So, you know what I mean?
So
I
got
name
started
five
with three
neither.
of us. You can fit the other two in.
I couldn't name five neither.
You know what I mean? So,
do you remember them?
do I remember who?
The five you was gonna pick. You remember?
Nah, but I could give you five. I mean, if I really had to, but again, I don't want to just.
We'll leave it alone.
Me, you, and Al.
Yeah, I'm gonna let them fill another.
Everybody let them fill in the rest.
Let them fill in the rest. You can fill another two.
Right,
I definitely. There was definitely.
I will leave you alone.
I'll
leave you alone. Who the goat?
Who the goat or what? NBA ball,
yeah.
Pro Bowl.
Yeah,
that's Mike.
Okay.
I knew he was gonna say that, man. Just ain't silly. He ain't gonna say nothing goofy.
So let's get
like
LeBron.
Let's
get into your story, Joe. Because I ain't because I met you, you know, as a young man already.
High school,
right?
Coming to my,
so you know,
going to college.
Yeah. So let's hear your story. Like, when did you first start really playing?
I started playing basketball maybe about like 6, 7. Football was my joint.
When did you start understanding the game?
That's again about.
You better not say no 6 or 7.
No. I started watching the game. And I told you, Magic became my player through Al. So I was like 9. So I would say around 11, 12.
Really?
I got on that middle school. Yeah, because
you actually knew what you were doing.
I was around pros.
You knew what you were doing on the court.
We got taught. I swear to you, we got taught. There was when I came up, there was no horsing around. Like, somebody was in the park always teaching. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Come over here. You got to work on this left hand. Show me how to get that bounce high, to get that jump shot in one motion, right? Why do we have to cut? You can't stay by the ball, right? This is young. Just get out the way. You cut to get out the way so somebody could dominate both ways. So we already knew pass and cut. We knew. I'm teaching that to 5, 6-year-olds right now. Dead serious. Just pass and go this way, opposite of the ball. So we knew that, and along with getting your skills built up, I told everybody this. The reason I was good, I practiced more than I played. Nobody wants to believe that.
I'll be honest with
Nobody
you, man.
wants to believe that.
Well, I'm going to be real honest. Basketball didn't mean a damn thing to me till like high school.
Okay.
It was just something to do. Let's go to the park and play some ball.
We did that too, though.
Just happened to jump over every damn body. You know what I'm saying?
We did that.
I didn't take it serious. You know what I'm saying?
We didn't have pressure on us.
Everybody was like,
we just got taught. The OGs, our OGs was out there just teaching. Like I said, like Mount Utley was already older. Like, these guys, they was older already. So when you come through, if you wanted to get on that court, you could see them working out before everybody got there. So we got there early, and dudes not just shooting around. They working on moves, shooting. You know what I mean? Like, game situations, like working on their craft. If they doing that, when I come out there, So, yeah, by the time I was 11 to 12, by the time I got to the middle school, a lot of us, we understood what basketball was.
Okay.
Who said Black Dave?
Yeah.
Huh? Who said Black Dave?
Yeah.
Silk Wilkes.
Who's Black
Dave?
That's Dave. You talking about Black Dave from my team? That's what they used to call Dave too.
Yeah.
Dave. Oh, shit.
That's what they talking about.
Yeah.
Black Dave.
Yeah, my
Shout out
man.
to
Yeah,
Black
hey,
Dave.
man, where is he?
Silk Wills. I saw Dave 2 weeks ago. Coming off the bus.
Damn, I
Dave
forgot
chilling,
about
just
that brother,
working.
yo.
Dave chilling, just working and stuff, man. You know what I mean?
Dave was my man,
I
yo.
was telling
Shout out,
Rob,
Dave.
man,
What up, yo?
everybody, you know, getting older now. You know what I'm saying? Got the family. So
Yeah.
Dave
Everybody
just
been
chilling,
doing
working.
that.
He retired. We thought he was gonna play till he rolled in the grave.
Who this?
Dave, Black Dave.
Yeah.
Dave was playing. Dave couldn't
Dave.
stop playing, bro.
Yo, Dave was
Dave was a problem.
Yeah, Dave couldn't
Dave.
stop playing. Man.
All three of you,
That
Dave,
was the dynamic.
and Al was
that
a problem.
That was
Yeah.
the dynamic.
and then y'all went and got patched.
Yeah. But
And
Patch
I
played
like-
with me in school.
But you got
Okay.
Charles Mann.
Yeah, he played one year.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
first year
He went out
June
and
came
got
through a little
Charles
bit.
Mann.
June down in Atlanta. Shout out to June. June down in
Okay.
Atlanta.
Alright.
His boys is coaching and stuff. They played. They coaching and all
Y'all
that.
was good, man, because my park turned against us. Cheering for y'all.
Yeah. Yo,
Goofies.
yo,
Goofies, every one of you.
It was wartime in there, man. Like,
Yo.
you know, we to this day we still talk about those, you know, those
The little
battles and
battles.
stuff.
Yeah.
You know, Speedy came through, Skip
Yeah,
came
Speedy,
through.
yeah,
People don't
Speedy,
realize y'all had Skip come through
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Lamar was there.
Bone
You know?
Collector.
Yeah,
He
there's
came
a lot
through
of
there.
people came to that, you know, we had to battle with, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
for us to come out the way we did, you know,
About Black
it just
Dave,
let us
man.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah, Black Dave, baby.
Shit.
Yo, tell him Dave you had that 3 lined up for him.
Yo. So Jeff, so you played high school ball. You were saying
I
that
was
earlier.
my thing started with the middle school. Like, I was always playing older. So even in middle school, when I was in 7th grade, they wanted me to play in 9th grade because our 9th
Okay.
grade wasn't high school yet.
Right.
So it was
right.
7th to 9th. So even in 7th grade, they wanted me to play up for
Okay.
Al and them, but I refused to do that.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because it was
That
still
thing
about the
bouncing.
development. You know what I mean? I was still developing. So I stayed down there, I played down there. Then I went to 9th grade and I broke all type of records.
Okay.
So from 9th grade, they wanted me to go right to varsity. So now my career got stopped because I had a heart problem.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I had to do all these tests, all this type of stuff. So I come back in the middle of the season. And then I didn't do good in school. So I got basically put off the team in 10th grade.
Right.
So my whole thing changed when my coach called my mom's, and my mom's came down there, and my grades is, you can laugh now, I did graduate on time, y'all. But my grades are so bad. My coach is like, listen, he gotta go to summer school. So my mom's was like, yo, you gonna do that? I was like, nah, I ain't going to summer school. So I was going to North Carolina every year. That's when I really started like getting my height, started growing. So he said, if he don't go to summer school, there's no way he gonna be able to play. So I had to basically take 10th grade, 11th grade classes over. You know what I mean? And from there, I played the following year. We went to the championship.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
And that in the school was, you said Lawrence?
Yeah,
Okay.
Lawrence High School I played for. So me, Patch,
But that was Long Island division,
yeah, we was
right?
Long Island. Yeah. So we had to play against the Hempsteads, Roosevelt, all the tough
Right,
schools on the island, right? So my junior year, that was the roughest year I ever had playing ball because we was on 15 to 13.
Who was the
Nobody
tough team
really
in Long
was.
Island? Roosevelt?
Hempstead, Roosevelt,
Hempstead had a
Freeport.
team too.
You had Freeport. You had a lot of those schools. Malvern, Lakeview. They was
Malvern
tough.
was tough.
Yeah, they was tough. And then you go out to Suffolk and out there. So then we had to play a lot of the private schools. Chaminade, a lot of these private schools we played against too as well. So my 11th grade year, even though we didn't have a good season, I tore up everything. I scored the most points in 1 year. I scored over like 500-600 points, most steals, all this type of stuff. I broke a lot of records. So I was probably averaging like 30-something my junior year. And it turned out to be good because we went all the way to the championship. We lost to Hempstead in the finals.
Was you having fun, or this was some serious
Not my
business to
11th
you?
grade. No, my 11th grade year was the worst time. I never lost like that before.
Mm-hmm.
I always played with the older guys. So I never knew what losing was until my junior. We was 15 and 13. We made the playoff at like the 14th seed or something. So we knocked Uniondale right off. They was the 2nd seed. I had 44 against them. We played at their school. I had 44. We knocked them off. Then we knocked 2 more teams off. We went to the Final Four, beat them, and then we had to play Hempstead. You know what I mean? So nobody expected us to do that. Because we, like I said, we win one game, we lose a 2 game. We
It's
barely
good to
got
be
in.
the underdog,
now, my
yo.
senior year, we were mopping everything.
It's good
Because
to
a
be
couple more of my
underdog.
boys from the neighborhood came out for the team. So now I got dudes I'm literally playing in the park with every day. Shout out to my man Tone. Shout out to Patch. You know what I'm saying? Marcus, Bez, my cousin Guy.
That's where you got Patch
my
from?
cousin Guy. Yeah, Patch played with me in middle school, all the way from middle school up. Then my cousin came. So that last year, we probably only lost like 3 games the whole year. You know what I'm saying? And we lost in the Final Four again. We lost to Freeport in the Final Four. So, yeah, I went through playing against a lot. Like I said, I made all city. I made all New York coming from Lawrence. You know what I'm saying? Like, so there was a lot of things I accomplished. You know what I mean? I was in the Empire games. I played against Gugliotta. He made the pros. Kenny Anderson. I played against all these dudes. I was hanging out with Derek Broward, Rod Strickland, all those guys.
How much younger are you than me, man?
I'm 5'4".
Younger. How much younger are you than me?
I'm 5'4".
Really? Shit, I didn't think I was that much older than you, yo.
Yeah.
Shit.
That's why we knew you. We knew you was a legend. We knew. Hey, yo, Kev. I told Alan this today. I don't know if you remember this. You remember when we went up to West Fork and they wanted to put me in the game, and you made them put me in the game?
I do.
Yo, that's when I had all the utmost respect for Kev.
Yeah.
Because Kev could have went up there and left me hanging at the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, he could have easily played it back like, yo, I tried, you know what I mean? Kev was like, yo, you got to put him in.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, real talk. Went to the coach. I forgot who he was, but we went to West Fork and they act like they wanted to put me in because James Ryan told me to go up there.
Right.
And he was like, yo, Kev going to be up there. And I was hesitant. And he was like, yo, Kev going to be up there. I was like, all right, go. And he didn't want to put me in. And Kev was like, yo, I put him in. Soon as I came in the game, I walked right over half court, pull, bam.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Had a good game. And that was all because of Kev held me down, yo, because I didn't really know none of those other players.
And
that coach wasn't going to put me in like that either.
Who was coaching?
I forgot. Other teams.
Yeah, I forgot who was coaching, but that's real
James
talk.
had said, yo, make sure Jeff get that guy.
I told you, Al. Yo, you listening, I told you. Know? He told Kev to make sure, and he wasn't going to put me in. And Kev went to bat for me, like, got me in the game, played a good game, but that's what made me really shy off from, you know what I mean? Because I told Kev, I think after, like, nah, I ain't going to come back because I don't want to rattle no feathers. Because James couldn't be at all these games, you know what I'm saying? So if you want me, you got to be there. Right. You know what I'm saying? So after that,
deal with that knucklehead.
Yeah, yeah.
I got you. But
that's what Kev. That's what I looked at Kev. That's
good evening, Sharon. Good evening, Sharon.
That would have been fun, Jeff.
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
Yeah, man. Listen,
that would have been fun if you had.
Good evening, Tisha.
It was so. Yeah, so then from there, I went to college. I went to Farmingdale.
Okay, so you played at Farmingdale,
and then we was like top 4 in the nation.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I made all first team with that too. You know what I'm saying? That was a funny experience, you know, first going to college.
Right.
Because I think that's the first time I didn't start.
When you went to Farmingdale, because I remember that they had went from being a JUCO.
Yeah, they were still JUCO when I went there.
Still JUCO?
Yeah, they did that a couple of years after I had left.
Okay.
But they was pretty good. Shout out to my man Gator from Hempstead. He was over there leading that crew before I got there from Long Island. He was mad nice. So when I got there, they had a lot of talent.
Okay.
And they brought a point guard. He was from Brooklyn. Shout out to Antoine. And he played on what was his school out there? Hutchinson in Kansas. They won the championship the year before. Okay. So he's transferring there. I'm getting recruited as a point guard because I played point guard in high school. Right. So this is the first time where I go through the test that mentality. You know what I mean? I didn't start. You know what I'm saying? All in the practice I'm killing. I remember an assistant coach like yesterday come to me. He's like, yo, if you don't start, don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? So that was the first mental test I ever had because I never played and I started.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So after we had our first scrimmage, once he put me in there, you're not taking me out. You know what I mean? So then I went on and had real success in that first year in college too.
Know. That didn't really bother me too much, man. Like if the team was good, I understood.
Mm-hmm.
But if the team was like, why ain't you starting me? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
what your problem? You know
because it depends on the team, right?
Yeah, the difference with that was that they had a player back the year before, so you know the seniority comes in.
Yeah,
so now it's between me and the point guard. Now Antoine was about 5'10". I'm 6'2". Anything he could do, I'm doing. Plus, I could play above the rim. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's where the controversy came in, right? So, but the coach wound up figuring it out. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, we maybe lost like 3 or 4 games.
And y'all was ranked nationally.
Yeah, we were up to 4.
Yeah.
We was ranked 4th. I probably was averaging over 20 some point. I got stats and stuff in my phone. I could read off to you like how I was killing.
You don't have to do that, Jeff.
I know. But you know, people be asking about receipts these days. You know what I mean? So I make sure I keep a couple of them. But you can always Google me. You can look me up, though.
Yep, Jeff Artis.
You can look me up. So
you know, I think about that, man. You know, our names got around without the internet, bro.
So imagine that you had my son, shout out to Jared Artis. I try to tell you, boy, we ain't have this stuff. That's how the real word got around. You had to do something for that word of mouth to
now
spread.
Now you go on the internet, somebody put it between their legs. They're like, oh,
yeah, doing no work. You know what I mean? I try to explain that to my son, man. Doing no work. I seen a dude today, real talk, man. He was out there. Somebody was filming him, right? And he was doing his little thing, right? He was doing it like 2 miles an hour. He wasn't even going hard because he was scared to miss. You know what I mean? Being basic, because don't get on the camera if you really can't show nothing. That's another thing, right? Like, it's easy to be basic. That's what you should do. You should start with foundation. The camera come on, though. We want to see a little something different. You know what I mean? Like, I'm 50 years old. I can still go with one hand and round the back. You know what I mean? Like, show some creativity, man. Like, these boys is young and doing basic.
Camera. Just play like you play.
Oh, well, they can't. They can't. No, they can't.
I know. It's these
I'm telling you, my son just finally waking up from that, man. Like,
at least he got you.
But it's hard, man, because I got to be the dad, too.
You fighting society.
It's hard.
You know, you fighting the world.
Yeah,
he comes home and you just dad.
It's hard, bro.
But he goes out in the world. You know what I mean?
But he's really starting to catch on. You know what I mean? Because like me, I'm not gonna force him. Like I always tell everybody, I had my time and I had fun. I enjoyed it. I loved it, and I ain't got to look back and go, "What if?" You know what I mean? I know why my career started. I had a knee injury. You know what I mean? My knee dislocated. My left knee the front went all the way to the side. You know what I mean? So, I had a shot with the Sixers in them to try in their camps and stuff before I got hurt. You know what I mean? I had some overseas things brewing up. You know what I'm saying? And,
they was willing to give you a guaranteed contract?
Who, the Sixers?
Overseas.
No, overseas was gonna look out. Overseas was gonna look out.
But you got
started with God bless my man, Eddie Greggs. You know what I'm saying? He started me with looking with that. So once I played, these people knew where I was at already, and they kept in contact. So I was going to try to work with that Sixer thing first, and if that would have fell through, I knew I would have been able to go over there. The only thing that stopped me from going over there was I was about to have my daughter. Shout out to my daughter Ashley Shalise.
Yeah, because
getting my oldest daughter,
getting that tryout with the Sixers with a guaranteed overseas play.
Oh yeah, but I'm just gonna be real, Kev. I was going wherever I was gonna go, I was gonna make it. I ain't gonna lie to you. I probably got that.
The hunger comes in.
Home, man.
The hunger.
You know what I mean? The warrior mentality. You know what I mean? So
I used to get calls, right? I got calls from some overseas, mostly South America, but they didn't give me a guarantee. I said, I'm not leaving my house and mortgage and my family. You ain't guaranteeing me.
Right.
That's why
I'm coming out the schools too. So you know,
and some people on that primetime team got guaranteed contracts to play overseas, and I was better than they were.
Right.
That shit pissed me off.
That
shit pissed me off. He wouldn't give me a guarantee. This motherfucker called me 12 o'clock at night, talking about get on a plane, get over here. I said, what kind of guarantee? And I just got that bank job.
Right.
Health benefits.
Right. See, that would made me think
a mortgage.
Too. I didn't want to leave my daughter. You know what I mean? So I was already in the midst of that process, right? So once I got hurt, I knew like ain't nobody putting no money down on.
How old were you about this at this time?
I was 22.
That's young, yo.
That's why I said nobody saw me. The last time when I came back and was playing in the BRC with all y'all in Brooklyn, I was in my 30s. I was like,
that was a few years after high school.
I waited. Man. Yeah, I waited. That's what I said. I didn't get my fair shot. You know what I'm saying? I was going to go into that next level of that professional shit. Right. And that happened. You know what I mean? I can show y'all shit sticking out, you know what I mean, to this day. So that really derailed me. You know what I mean? So a lot of these guys I was playing against, you know what I mean? Like I said, Empires, went upstate, Syracuse and all that. I played against the KAs and all of them. You know what I mean? Like a lot of these good guys that was nice and went to the league. A lot of them
went to the league.
You know what I mean? I'm in that same
and you know, I can see who was on the Sixers when they were looking at you.
When I came the Sixers, so I would have been out in 92. That's Barkley. Though.
That was
Barkley left a year later.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? So I'm from 92.
Yeah,
that's Barkley now. So that's Rick Mahorn, Hershey Hawkins.
Yeah.
I think Johnny Dawkins was still
And
there.
then what's the name?
They go your spot right there.
Johnny Dawkins is nice though. Johnny was nice
take
though,
his
man.
spot. Come on, man.
You know what I mean?
Let's be for real. Come on, don't be modest.
Yo, I'm a North Carolina dude, so yeah, Johnny Dawkins, I owe the bus your butt.
Yeah, damn right.
Yo,
Damn
JD was nice though. You know
I
what
was
I mean?
listening for the weakness.
I would have just, that's the only thing I look back and just say if I would have got that type of opportunity. You know what I mean? Because real talk,
I have regrets, man.
A lot of those guys I ran into, like the battles I won.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I
can see that. Like you guys know me when I was young. I never talked.
Yeah.
Even when I was winning,
you definitely did. That's probably why people liked you, right?
I wasn't
because you're the only, like your team, not just you, your team.
Al was our talker.
Yeah,
but
the whole thing was your team. From all the years that I ran the tournament,
what's up today? Thank you.
was the only team that like the hood like because other teams,
and I just couldn't figure out why they liked your
Yeah, man.
Get him, Jeff. Get him, Jeff.
Battles in there, man.
Like, what?
That was a real great time, man.
All right, so let's talk about what you're doing now. Because
what I'm doing now, I'm still working with the youth. You know what I mean? I'm thankful and blessed working with the youth. And as far as my personal life, I just found something I love to do. You know, I train.
Right.
You know what I mean? Shout out to all my boys, Ty, Marley, Lance, Marlon, all you dudes, Form Alchemist. You know what I mean? Like these dudes is.
That's some dudes you be in the park
with
tractor trailer tires.
Let me tell you, man, that journey is just like my ball journey, man. I had to start from scratch. You know what I mean? You can't cut no corners with this calisthenic life.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? I was in the weight room and all that during the corona. You know what I mean? Shout out to my oatmeal family, Matt, Marcus, Shell, all y'all dudes. They had me in the deadlifting 400. You know what I mean? Benching all this. So when that came over, I wanted to get off of that. Because like I said, I was an athlete. I got, too bad. I couldn't play ball. I just didn't feel right. So I really got into the calisthenics. And shout out to my boy Marley. He's my mentor. Marley just turned 40.
Okay.
So me running into this young dude at the time was a blessing.
Okay.
Right. So he's the one that started really teaching me how to eat. You know what I mean? Because October 31st gonna make 10 years, really no meat.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I just eat fish, but I don't eat no shellfish and none of that. And I really don't eat fish on a regular basis.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So yeah, that's gonna make 10 years.
Damn.
And I've just been doing my thing. Yeah. I've just been doing my thing, little by little with this workout thing. I started probably like at 48, 49. So you see me now, and I'll be trying to tell my students anything is possible if you put work to it.
Yeah, because I saw you working out. I tell you, I'm like, yo, because I'm saying, I'm like, I went to your gram, and I looking at you working out. I was like, yeah, man.
Yeah.
You inspired me, man. I got down. I did like 19 push-ups.
Yeah, I did. Yo,
you know what I'm saying? I did like 15 sit-ups. 19,
baby. Gotta do a 19 push-ups, y'all. That's what I'm talking about. Like, because we still here. 50 ain't old, bro. 60, none of that shit is not old, man. It's
what I did? I laid back down.
Yo,
I saw you doing like
yo,
crazy.
Man, listen. I'm telling you, one day we gonna get all up, man. We need to do that though. Like,
really walk around the park?
It don't matter. Like us conversing as black men, you know what I'm saying, and sharing information with each other. You know what I'm saying, politicking and letting the younger generation know how much love we got and things that we went through. You know what I'm saying? Because even though when we first came over there, it was love, but we still had to build relationships.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I wanted brothers to remember me not just for basketball, but when we sat and talked, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I talked to a lot of those brothers, you know what I'm saying? But me, I was just more quiet.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I play, I talk a little bit, I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? So, but I remember a lot of those brothers and conversations I had with those guys, you know what I'm saying? Sitting down with you. And not only that I won the MVP, You gotta stop forgetting. I want that defensive players too now.
Yeah, all right,
I want
okay.
the defensive players
Okay,
over there
yeah,
in the league too now.
Okay.
I don't want my students to think I was one dimensional
All
over there,
right,
you know.
okay.
I did bring some defensive junior
Yeah, you
home.
definitely,
You
you
know
did
what I mean?
definitely.
Well, yeah, I brought it all home
we
except the
go.
All-Star joint, man.
Yeah, you can.
I
we
wouldn't play in the
definitely gave out.
All-Stars. I wouldn't play in the All-Stars.
19 push-ups.
19 push-ups, cat. Hey, yo, man. That's
Oh,
more
they
than what a
with the
lot of
20.
people
Like, what happened
do,
to
man.
20,
Trust
man?
me. He should have went for that one more guy. Cat say should have hit that 20 mark,
He
man.
said 19.
He said 19 like it was a good number too, right?
Hey, it
I
was.
hit that 19, baby.
It was when I
That
did it. I
19
was like,
is
yeah.
more than what that other person on the couch doing. And like we said, yo, you sitting on the couch and you waiting on the bus. You know
Yep.
what I mean? So
Yeah,
now
man.
we gonna try to get him up to that 20, Kev. One more, man.
Yeah.
One more.
But so you do the workout and then
Do the workout. Still working with the students.
kids.
I'm doing some coaching over there, and
Okay.
and with my student Joseph. Shout out to my man Joseph Eisler. You know what I'm saying? I'm helping them over there. His school is called Rambach, so they have a Jewish school. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So I'm over there helping him coach.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I be working in the after school programs. I did
Okay.
that in Long Beach. Shout out to the Long Beach Center over there, all y'all over there.
Okay.
So I just try to get in where I can fit in.
That's
you know what I
good.
mean?
Careful
My whole
at
life
them-
now,
Be
real talk
careful
is
at them
working.
Jewish schools.
All right,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah. Yo, listen, man.
Get him
Let
kicked
me
off
tell
the
you
air
something.
now.
Let me tell you something, man. You see, I'm glad, yo. We gonna get my team together. We about to bring some teams. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bring some things. You heard that, Javon? They gonna bring some things.
Yeah, because my Jewish students, man, see, they sleeping on, man. Yo, I got a crew coming.
All right.
And
Oh,
yo,
call me,
yo,
man.
I like, yo, you see, we the underdogs, baby.
Ain't
They
nothing wrong
don't
being the
know.
underdog.
They don't know. I'm putting that Jeff Artis in them over there,
All right.
man. Yo, watch out, man.
Yo.
I'm telling you.
Call me.
Hey,
so
yo,
this happens.
I wish
This-
one of my students could call in real quick because one of their students just made the league. Was
really?
in the this year.
Oh.
Was in the summer league and everything.
Well,
Man.
we running out of time, but the number is 516-206-0711. But thank you for coming.
And
You
well,
know, we
we sorry how
appreciate you.
Kev dunked it on you and stopped the whole crowd. Stopped the whole crowd on you.
But before we sign off, I just want to ask, like, because you said you're doing a little coaching or whatever.
Mhm.
Any advice that you'll give to the parent of a student athlete?
Oh, facts. Let your child develop, man, mentally and physically.
Okay.
Don't try to live through your child.
Okay.
Right? You had your opportunity, so now to be a better parent, you make them better. You let them go through the grind and process. Let them figure out some things, just like I do with my son. You can't give them everything. You gotta let them figure it out. Because the moment you're not on the hip and you're not around, they done.
Yeah, there you
You know
go.
what I mean?
my
I'd rather
Good
you
message.
fail trying than always looking around for the answer.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So that'll build your
Let them
character.
fail.
And I say one
Let 'em
more thing
figure it
before I
out.
break this air. I tell any player out there, put these 5 things down. The most valuable thing you have once you wake up is time. Number 2, respect information that you get. Number 3, be disciplined. Number 4, be dedicated to your craft. And number 5, be determined to get better. You put that in the big circle in the bubble, that ain't nothing but focus, baby. You got to be focused to achieve anything that you want to go to a high level on. It's easy to be lazy. It's easy to be lazy. Remember that. So those 6 words right there, that's value to your life, not only the sports. That's value to your life.
All right, so I was gonna ask you for some words of encouragement, but that sounds like them
man.
right
Tell
there.
everybody that I'm looking by those things, man. So
Yeah,
it tests my
man.
character every day. I'm looking at it.
Listen,
Am I dedicated to my craft? I want
Listen.
these students to succeed. You know what I'm saying? I want to get
Listen.
more. I want to run something like my man Javon, how y'all started. You know what I mean? You and your brother over there still got it going on. That's legacy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I support your
Yeah,
son. I
man.
support
I
all that over there.
appreciate-
You know what I mean?
Appreciate
And
that.
I never had
got
teams.
things
I'm just
going
doing
on.
training. But now we
Right.
about to bring some teams. So what you think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna bring them over there and support. You know what I mean? So
Appreciate
that's
that.
what we gotta do. So I
Appreciate
thank you
that.
for everything, brother. You,
Yeah.
your brother, your family, meeting y'all showing us love over there. You know what I'm saying? I am truly thankful and blessed. And it was so amazing that we still talk about it 20, 30 years later.
Yep.
We're still
Yep.
talking about it.
Still talking
You know what I
about
mean?
it.
So I thank you down for the invite, man.
Yeah,
Every
man.
brother I played against who came through, man, y'all appreciate it too. You know what I mean? And I hope the battles that we had together, that I bought something out of you, just like you bought something out of us. You know what I mean? So a lot of you did make us champions. You know
Yeah.
what I
All righty then.
mean? On and off the court, baby.
Yep. So This has been the AMF show. Special guest, Jeff Artis.
Yes.
My man, the Cam Young. Tiny in the
over
building.
here chilling, man.
Shout out the
Shout out to
AMF
Tiny
family.
too. Yep.
Shout out the Bars and Hoops family.
Shout out
Stands
to
the great.
Inwood. Shout out to Inwood, Long Island. I never forget where I come from, y'all.
All
Inwood,
right.
Long Island, baby.
All right.
Cheaters.
Yeah. Thank you for everybody that tuned in. Peace.
Yes, peace, y'all. Yeah, I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, man.
Peace and love, y'all.
In straight.